Well, George, the boys had to dig in areas there, but they've come away with a really hard-fought win in the end.
Yeah, we knew tonight would be dogged, and that's the word we used in the week. We knew Ospreys fight seriously hard. We knew they would never go away in 80 minutes, and they'd challenge our breakdown. And they brought that tonight, and it was a very tight affair. You know, I think the boys played a pressure game really, really well, and managed to close it out. But it was always close.
And it was clear the kicking game was a big part of that pressure. And I thought the kick chase as well was really strong and definitely was part of the reason Ospreys were pinned back a lot of the times during that.
Yeah, I thought the kicking game was really good. I thought Steve was really on point and the wingers were chasing hard and the boys got to the breakdowns. So sometimes you just got to win how you got to win. And I think, you know, we did have a couple of tries at playing rugby, but, you know, there's only so much amount of phases you can play against Ospreys and they'll take the ball. And we knew that and pushed our hand too hard a couple of times, but I thought Haystow pulled it back, went to a sensible game, and then had a strike when the opportunity was there. So a well-balanced game, but yeah, very, very tough. You just got to win in those scenarios, and whether it's pretty ugly, you know, who cares in the end?
As you said, dogged rugby, but it's knockout rugby, so every point matters. And it was clear that as soon as we got in the half, as soon as we yield those penalties, we point to the post, and Santi Carreras was immaculate from the tee, really.
Yeah, and that's, you know, I always talk with Luds before the game as to how we want to manage it and in the week, but, you know, ultimately Luds is on the pitch, he's got to make those calls, and I thought he managed the game really, really well. He made the right calls at the right time, and obviously our maul was getting some dominance, but I think he found the right balance of when to use it, and Santi was great off the tee.
And the scrum as well, proving a real asset to us this season, another part of the game that yielded those penalties.
Yeah, scrum's been really strong this year, and I think that early on that really gave us some purchase. I think, you know, probably caught Ospreys off a little bit with how well we scrummed, and you know, again, Trevor's worked really hard this year to get he's worked really hard the last couple of years, and I think this year it's really coming through with a strong process. The boys are well connected, and that's why they get the results.
And a bit of Anglo-Welsh flavour here tonight. It was electric at times between both sets of fans. Another special atmosphere, I guess, for European nights.
Yeah, you could hear the Welsh fans before the game, and during the warm-up they were loud, but you know, as Kingsholm expected, they drowned them out as the day went along, and you know, it's always this whole European campaign so far, home or away, we've had unbelievable noise, but special to win a quarter-final here at Kingsholm, definitely.
We dust ourselves down, back to the Premiership, but a home semi-final secured here, and that'll be a special day.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think you know, we've got a couple of weeks break now, so we'll park Europe for a couple of weeks, but yeah, we're really lucky. You know, we get to have a semi-final at Kingsholm. You know, we said we want to have as much knockout rugby here at Kingsholm, you know, to give the supporters as we can, and having another game is brilliant. So, you know, we've got a lot of work to do before then, and a couple of Premiership games, but lots to look forward to.
Thanks, George.
Cheers.